On December 9th, 2018, in a luxury hospital in Jaipur, India, a 30-year-old Canadian man named Gerald Cotten took his last breath. He was on his honeymoon, he was young, he was wealthy, and was the CEO of QuadrigaCX, Canada's largest cryptocurrency exchange. When the news broke a month later, it didn't just break hearts, it broke the internet because Gerald Cotten had a secret. He was the only person on earth who knew the password to the exchange's cold wallet. Encrypted inside his wallet was the only key to access $190 million, approximately 1,500 crore of customer money. 115,000 people panicked. Their life savings were locked in a digital wallet, and the only man with the key was dead. The media called it a tragedy. They called it a dead man's switch. It was a perfect story, but that was a lie, because when forensic investigators finally cracked upon the digital wallet, they didn't find encrypted millions. They found nothing. The wallet wasn't locked. It was empty. Let's look at the genuine numbers, because this is where the ghost story turns into a crime scene. After Gary's death, the court appointed Ernst Young to investigate. Everyone expected them to find a lost wallet, a digital treasure chest that nobody opened. Instead, they found a digital black hole. They analyzed the blockchain, the immutable public ledger that records every move a Bitcoin makes. And here is the terrifying fact they discovered. Quadriga's cold wallet, the secure storage where customer money was supposed to be saved, had been empty for months before Gary died. So where did the money go? Did hackers steal it? No, Gary stole it, but not in a way you think. Gary Cotten wasn't just a CEO. He was a degenerate gambler. The blockchain forensics revealed that he was taking your Bitcoin, moving it to the Quadriga and sending it to the competitor exchanges like Kraken and Bitfinex. Why? To day trader, he was gambling with customers' fund, and he was terrible at it. On these other exchanges, he racked up losses of nearly $28 million. He was betting on leverage, losing your money, and then doubling down to try and win it back. But this wasn't enough. Instead, his own exchange, Quadriga, he created fake accounts. One of them was Chris Market. Well, Chris Market didn't exist, but Gary gave this account fake unlimited dollars. He used this fake money to buy real bitcoins from his customers. Then he took the real bitcoin, sent it overseas and lost it. In total, he traded $115 million worth of fake assets against his own loyal customers. Now this is where things get truly eerie. We know he stole the money, but did he really die? Let's look at the circumstances. Gary died of complications from Crohn's disease. Now, Crohn's is a serious illness, but death from it at age 30 is statistically incredibly rare. We are talking about the mortality rate of less than 0.6% for his demographic. And he died just 12 days after signing a complex will that left everything to his wife, including a private plane and a yacht. He died in a region of India known for a cottage industry of fake death certificates. The doctor who treated him, Dr. Jayant Sharma, later stated that he was not sure about the diagnosis because Gary died so quickly after being admitted. The suspicion was so high that in December 2019, the law firm representing the victim, Miller Thomas, sent an official letter to the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, and they made a formal request to exhume Gerald Cotten's body. They wanted to dig him up to prove it was actually him in that cascade. So was the request granted? No. To this day, the body lies undisturbed and $190 million remains gone. How did one guy in his underwear with a laptop lose the GDP of a small island nation? Because QuadrigaCX wasn't an exchange, it was a Ponzi scheme. New customers would deposit money, and Gary would use the money to pay off the old customer who wanted to withdraw. He bought a Cessna plane, he bought a yacht, he traveled the world. He was living the billionaire's lifestyle on a salary of literally zero. When Bitcoin prices crashed in 2018, the withdrawals increased. The Ponzi math stopped working. He ran out of cash, and conveniently, just as the walls were closing in, he died. Whether he's actually dead or sipping a margarita on a long extradition island is almost irrelevant to the victims. The result is the same. The money didn't disappear because of a lost password. It disappeared because there was no money left to password protect. This is the most expensive history lesson you will ever learn. We trust exchanges like Coinbase, Binance or WazirX because they have nice logos and polished apps. We think they are banks. They are not banks. They are just tech companies. They don't have FDIC insurance. They don't have government bailouts. When you leave your crypto on an exchange, you do not own crypto. you own a database entry that says you own crypto. You are trusting a Gary, someone you have never met. The lesson from Quadriga is simple and brutal. If you have significant savings on an exchange right now, you are making the same mistake the 115,000 victims of Quadriga made. You are trusting a middleman in a decentralized revolution. So don't be a victim of the next Gary Cotten. Get a hardware wallet, learn self-custody, because when the dead man's switch fail, there is no customer support to call. If this story gave you chills, hit the like button and share this with that one friend who keeps all their crypto on an exchange. I'll see you in the next investigation. Till then, stay safe.